Is your governor one of these 20 Republican governors that's supporting Trump's big bad bill for billionaires? If so, it's probably going to cost you, and here's how. Republican governors from 20 states sent Trump a letter saying how much they loved his new spending bill, despite the fact that it takes away food and insurance from millions of their residents. And you're probably thinking, hey, Casey, don't these red states in particular rely heavily on the federal government to help them pay for programs like Medicaid? Why would they support Trump's bill that threatens to cut that? Great question. By now, I'm sure you've heard about how problematic this spending bill is. Like, there are cuts that will affect everyone, from students to senior citizens to babies. Like, everybody's affected except for probably the billionaires. And because the bill already passed the House, we've been telling you to contact your senators and tell them why this bill is harmful. It will impact you at the state level, because when the federal government takes its funding away, the states are left to clean up the mess. For instance, did you know that like half of the births in this country are paid for by Medicaid? Babies are still going to be born. Who's paying for them? So just in the state of Virginia, 2 million people are enrolled in Medicaid. I put a little visual here so you can see, because I like visuals. They help me. If Trump's big, beautiful bill were to pass, then 600,000 plus people would lose that coverage just in the state of Virginia. Look at how many of those are now crossed out. That's so sad that people are losing their health insurance. That's terrible. But also, it's going to impact the state at large. In Virginia, Governor Glenn Youngkin has set aside $900 million just to deal with the economic fallout from Trump's agenda. $900 million. Where is that money coming from? Your tax dollars that were set aside for projects in higher education. So those projects aren't getting done now because the money's being set aside to compensate for the damage that this bill will do to the state of Virginia. This article from the Dogwood goes into more detail, but ultimately the money has to come from somewhere. Trump's federal government wants to give money to billionaires. They want to give tax breaks to billionaires, and the only way they can do that is to cut these programs that give supports to people like babies and the elderly and people with disabilities. And that's going to create a major economic drain on the states. And so it's time for us to confront these Republican governors and ask, why are they supporting Trump's spending plan when it's clearly so detrimental to the states? My guess is they don't think you're paying attention. So let's prove them wrong.